Okay, here we are again. Just let me make a minor adjustment to the mic. There we go. So, as usual with the inFamous series, I'm not going to take it directly to the game as soon as we start the stream, because there usually isn't a title screen. There wasn't a title screen with this one when we started it, and there hasn't been a title screen other than the first game. Well, there was a title screen, quote unquote, for the second game as well, but it was less a title screen and more of like a main menu. First game had a title screen, but then as soon as you started the game, it blew up. So, just to prevent starting the game early and having to pause it, we'll just stay here on the splash screen on the XMB. And then we'll go into the game in just a couple of minutes once we get started. And I did not take my B12 today. I've been thinking I'll probably try to take it every other day because it has a tendency to make me bounce off the walls a little bit. And especially in situations like today where I have two classes back to back and I have to sit there for 2.5 hours basically. Having to feel like you need to bounce off the walls is not really good when you're trying to sit in a class and pay attention. So I said, okay, I'll just wait. I'll take it tomorrow, and ideally I'll take it like with lunch rather than with dinner like I did yesterday. Because when I took it yesterday, I took it with dinner. And I don't think it made me sleep worse necessarily. Well, I guess it might. See, the thing about B12, right, is that it helps you to sleep a little bit better as well. It's kind of like a secondary effect to what it does. It helps you convert energy from food and everything else that you consume into, well, energy for your cells better. But as a result of that, it also means that you're getting more energy, you're more energy efficient. And so that may cause... It'll cause you to sleep better, but only over time. And only if you don't take it, like, within a few hours of going to bed, to my understanding. So if you take it within a few hours of going to bed, it might make it harder for you to go back to sleep. So I will choose to abstain for tonight. And then tomorrow at lunch, I will have some, even though it's water-soluble. You can take it with just water. You don't have to take it with food. But sometimes I take that stuff with food anyway, just because it's easier on my system. So, excuse me. As a result of that, I'm probably going to be a little more tired today, but that's okay. It's probably not too far from the truth for Cole as well, because he just drank so much blood from those canopic jars that we got yesterday. I'd probably feel a little tired too. Especially in the process of doing all that parkour. Like, I gotta imagine that the parkour plus the bat transformation plus the blood, all that probably makes you need to take a little bit of a nap. So hopefully he can take a little siesta once we're all done murdering the person that turned us into a vampire. The vampire that turned us into a vampire, which we'll work on doing now. Photosensitivity alert. If you have epilepsy or are sensitive to flashing lights, look away from the screen now. Because here comes the logo crawl. Just like that says. Okay, logo crawl over. We have 1 hour until sunrise. But we have all the blood on the face of the map and all of Mary's teachings. So now all we have to do is find the barbed cross. The one that isn't, the wooden one that's on my back. And then we should be in good shape, I think. I guess we'll find out. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to inFamous Festival of Blood, the stream edition. Most likely going to be the finale today. Last time, we began our adventures, got turned into a vampire, so that's a whole ton of fun. And then, well, we've been making the most out of what we've got with our new vampire powers. I've probably going to need to start sucking the blood of a bunch of random innocent bystanders pretty soon, though, because we have no more canopic jars to find over the course of the map, so we're going to have to probably make do with the blood of our, not foes, but the blood of all of these innocent bystanders. Some of which may or may not be disguised gargoyles. I'm not seeing any right here, but that does not deter me. Ah, I found one. Imposter! I think we need to stake 2 more after this to get the trophy, so we'll work on that. But just so that we can karmically balance things out, because Cole's probably pretty hungry at this point, let's just chow down on a regular person. Sorry. But you fuel my blood rage, so... Oh, popcorn. Alright, up we go. Now, if I was the next mission marker, where would I be? Probably up this way. The nice thing about having all these canopic jars, though, is that we can kind of just swarm our way anywhere we need to go, you know? So we can kind of just swarm all the way through to the next mission marker. I mean, hell, we can fly halfway across the city at this point with all the blood that we have available to us, so that'll come in fairly handy. Where is this one? Is it over here? I know I'm flying over the water. That's probably not a good idea, but I'll fly closer to land. It's fine. It's also up a little bit from where we need to be, so we'll go up on top of the buildings in a second. Ma'am, you don't need to freak out anytime somebody decides to do parkour right in front of you. It's not like I'm jumping into you. What do you think this is? Not infamous? I would think that the parkour scene in Numeray would be even more prevalent than it was before, considering the fact that it got flooded, but what do I know? Ooh, well, goodbye lights. That's not gonna restore me. Oh, hey, Zeke. What's up, man? Blood flights. Let's go take a look at this one.
Pooper with the cross is just going in circles. I swear, man, this is a setup.
Probably.
Yeah, I gotta go for it, Zeke. If I don't whack Mary in the next few hours, I'm gonna be a puppet. She threatened to dress me up in a sailor outfit, Z.
We cannot have that. I will see what I can do about that, but do I need... Oh, I don't even need any blood, because... Cool. They just gave me a full blood bar! Sweet. Alright, you jackasses, you get back here with my cross right now. I hope I have enough blood to go after these guys. It's a good thing I got all those canopic jars, because that's going to make this a lot easier. I can just kind of fly after them in the exact same pattern that they're going. At least I think I can. I think I don't even have to bother with the whole flying thing. Just jump down with my bats. Alright, so this is definitely a trap. So I can cut this guy off at the pass here. Sort of, but he's got a few friends, as you can see.
Why would you want to hurt me with that cross, Cole? All I've done is give to you. Shared the gift of immortality. You should be kissing the hem of my dress.
Do I have enough time to stake this person and get some stuff? Some blood. I don't think I got any blood. Let's hope I make it to them faster, or I'm gonna lose them. Okay. Okay, someone's shooting at me. Yes, I know. Fly after the guy. Trying to get up there. Not gonna make it, not gonna make it, not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to restart this thing because I'm not getting there fast enough. Yep. Okay, so, might be imperative not to waste all my bats in the beginning of the mission when they're just kind of flying all over the place. Let's see, where the hell did he go? Oh, they gave me full blood again. Perfect. So now I can just do this, basically. And now that we're back on the trail, let's use these lines so I can conserve my blood. Use the traditional method of Infamous 2 travel, which is via power line. At least until there are no power lines left to travel on it. blood if I don't slow my roll here. You know, actually, whacking that guy upside the head, probably not my worst idea. Now it's my worst idea, because I'm gonna die again. That's okay. I kind of walked directly into all of those guys, so at the same time, I feel like, you know, I kind of deserve that. Instead, let's just inundate all of them with grenades, and then see where that leads us. Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't an insta-kill this time, so that's nice. Yes, at least.
You're playing with fire, newborn. You may have gifts beyond the average vampire, but my patience with your antics is very thin.
Your patience will not be a factor very momentarily, yeah? That's a big guy. The little ones are just fodder. They're just fondue, you see. The big one is the one that I want. There you are. Is there anything up on this roof that I can charge off of? No, there is not, but it's okay. I can just charge off of one of these things. And then hopefully get on this conduit trail, which will take me where I need to go. Let's do this first born guy. Yes, yes, I'm working my way. But I don't have enough blood to work my way faster, so if you want it faster, you're going to have to give me more blood. I have the element of surprise this time, you see.
For your own good, Cole, you need to be knocked down. Now don't worry, you won't die. Your limbs will be sewn back together with time. And by then, I'll make sure you're as docile as a lamb.
Oh, that's not good. Zeke, I think I'm actually gonna need your help with this one. Oh, okay. I resisted. Nice. Where's my card? Ah, there you are. Okay, he's down. Shotgun man wants my blood, but that's okay. He can't have it, and neither can you. Cole, I'm gonna need you to. I knew you could do it. I know you can do it. You just need a little push. That's all. You know, I don't know why I didn't just fly into this guy. I've got all this blood. No. It's fine. Got him. I suppose I should probably go and take the cross from this guy's body, though. There we go. Hey, look at that.
Damn.
Whoa.
This thing's... Damn.
It's a holy artifact,
That
so...
cross made Cole's undead skin crawl and itch. It was powerful, all right. Just the thing to end Mary and her kin.
Well, we've got what we need. That's good. Mission complete.
All right, Mary. Let's find out who's in control now.
Hey, man, while you're keeping Mary busy, I'll head underground for that white phosphorus.
What, you don't think I can take her?
Well, on the off chance you're still a blood connoisseur come sunrise, I'd rather not have to die in a fire.
Probably a good
Besides, I can't
idea.
just sit around and do nothing.
Don't you worry about me, Zeke. With this cross, I'm made in the shade.
But this guy's not made in the shade. This guy's gonna need to be taken for a ride, as you can plainly see. Alright, we need one more for the trophy. I'm not gonna get the bite trophy, so I might as well just leave that one on the wayside. Let's go look for a bigger group of people that aren't all shooting at me. Probably a few people over here. Usually these little festival spots are a pretty good place to take a look for cold bodies. Speaking of cold bodies, ma'am, take that dress off. It is not suited for a woman of your size. Firstborn exposed. Cool. And just to, even things out a little bit, since I am definitely parched, because I'm not drinking from the canopic jars enough. Which other one needs to go? Which of you needs to... I'm just going to take care of this guy. Get us to a nice even 20. Probably won't get another Zeke-ism out of it, but... Hey, it's fine. Alright, so that's 20 of those. Again, I won't get to that, but that's fine. Control. Well, that's cool. I wonder if we're... I kind of want to see where our progress bar is. So I'm going to check our save data real quick, because the autosave should say directly in it 74%. Okay, so there's probably more missions than I'm anticipating there being, because 74% is not where I thought we'd be after that mission. I wonder if that means there's like 10 missions, or if there's... I'm not really sure what else they do, though, to be honest, because we've got like all the jars and stuff. We've got all the teachings. So what else would there be for them to teach me? For them to have me do as a part of these missions? I see more vampires. Here you go, brothers! Don't get back. They're starting to get smart enough to actually dodge out of the way of me, which is concerning. Those are people. Dead people at that, so definitely not getting anything out of them. Okay. Got you. Where'd he go? Disappeared on me. Well, you're no longer his victim, but that doesn't make you any safer than you were before.
No!
Ooh, did I get a twofer? Yes, I did. Very nice. Alright, charge off of this bad boy, and then now that we are full on blood, we will keep going. Well, that's not ominous. The sun's coming up! Hey, Tanim, how you doing? Welcome back. The sun's on its way up pretty soon. It's still 1 hour till sunrise, but I don't want to be caught out in the middle of the sun with all this vampirism coursing through my veins. So we've got the barbed cross. Let's see if we can take the fight to Mary herself now. I don't actually know if they'll let me do that yet, but the mission's called Control. So there we go. Okay, here, hope you are as well. Yeah, doing pretty good. Didn't take my vitamin B12 today because I try to take it every other day so I don't get too antsy. But, you should still be good. Oh, hey, Mary.
Why are you doing this? I've given you so much.
Yeah, but you've taken
Sun's almost
a lot.
up, Mary, and I got no intention of being your sailor bitch.
It's a little denigrating, if I'm honest. A little emasculating. You get out of here, sir. Alright, Mary, here we go. I don't know what you're planning on doing, but I'm going to hide and cover and make sure you don't do it. Okay, well, we're fighting her, so that's good. I don't know if I can stun her. Not really having any luck. Probably because I need to use the barbed cross on her, honestly. My electricity doesn't seem to be doing anything because, yeah, hit Mary with the barbed cross. I have to wait for her to stop screaming at me first.
This is not acceptable. That's what?
Running away. I expected more.
Kill me, and you'll be nothing.
Yeah? Tell you what I won't be. Your slave.
It's true. Right before these people decide to mess with me more. Since she seems to have made all of them into a mockery, let's just get rid of them. What, still running away? Command grabs! My one weakness! Eh.
I'll set this whole town against you. How many lives are worth your freedom?
I mean, the needs of the few and the needs of the many and all that shit. Okay, hold on. That is quite a few friends you've made here. And also, this is a story that Zeke is telling, so, like, their lives are not even remotely the equivalent of the lives of... Oh my god. Alright, forget it. We're throwing grenades in the crowd here. I think the idea, though, is that you have to mow them down like, you know, actual zombies. It's just the problem being they have command grabs, which makes my life a hell of a lot harder. I wonder if I can get away, because they seem to be spawning infinitely, so maybe we just chase her and let them chase me. I feel like that would be a little bit easier than trying to take them all on at once, you know? Especially since she keeps wanting to run away and all that. Alright, wait, okay. I thought I jumped late enough to where I could have avoided that, but I could not. Not really putting up much resistance, though. Your siren song will only do so much. Okay. Evidently, it's pretty effective against me, though, because I keep jumping too early. There we go. Okay. Alright, back up top. Ma'am, I am an expert at parkour. All this flying away shit, you will not be very, it'll be very easy for me to outwit you here, because not only do I have your bat powers, I can also climb buildings. Almost in a single bound sometimes. We got them. Shooting me. Practical blood banks. Thank you. Alright, she gunked me. Sasha style. It's okay, though. Okay, that's not gonna work. So I'll wait here. Where's your friends? I don't see your friends now, so...
You're strong. You and I, we could be equal. Just a few more hours. We'll see. I can take you to a place beneath Ignatius' statue, a huge gallery, where we can meet together.
Bargaining now, Mary? I thought that was beneath you. Come now. You're better than that. You can do better than bargaining. Who do you think you are, Dormammu? What happened to the governess who sees all and knows all? How do you expect me to take your authority? Okay, well, maybe I should take your authority seriously when you can push me off a building and make me lose all the progress I just made, but... Yeah, how do you expect me to take your authority seriously if all you're going to do is go through the 5 stages of grief as your death creeps closer and closer to you? Will this push me off? Get there faster, Cole. There you go.
Hey, man. Almost done getting all the phosphorus bombs.
Sweet.
Catacombs are empty. Whatever you doing up there, keep it up.
Alright, sounds like everything's working out, except for the fact that Mary's flying away. Let's fly away after. Can I bomb the shit out of this first one? Hell yeah, I can. Didn't quite kill him, but hey, I did a huge chunk of damage to him. Watch out, everybody. I gotta take care of the gargoyle. Where'd those stick to him? Eh. Nice. That's like half my bar back. Sweet. So, you're still busy with your soundproofing. No soundproofing happening here, Mary. Never mind. Lots of soundproofing happening because I can't seem to get to you. I'll wait till the soundproofing goes away. Go. Record call so we don't have that happen. I need you to, like, when you get off of the thing, Cole, I need you to get off of it and not get stuck on anything else. Pardon me. Need a little help here. There you are. Alright, so let's take care of you since you want to be, you know, problematic. Okay, I keep jumping too early thinking that I'll be safe, and then she snap pivots directly towards me with it. Just walk that way. There we go.
Okay, I'm outside and have the goods. I'm coming to you.
Alright. Excuse me, sounds like the plan is coming together. You can only run for so long, Bloody Mary. But it is almost sunrise and I am thirsty. Also leaving behind your bitches. So, you know. Maybe do a better job of spawning them so they spawn in front of me so I'm forced to... Yeah, see, there you go. Now you got it. That's all it took. Seriously, where is Ionic Vortex when I need it? Okay, these guys are being dickish, so I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, summon an Ionic Storm, sure.
Empire, do as I say.
You will be unmade by this. Zeke, I would stand back. She's probably going to go into her true final boss form. Oh, okay.
Zeke, wait.
10 minutes until sunrise. Okay, well, we have 10 minutes to beat her. Got it. That's fine. I can handle that. We also got Ionic Storm back, so that's good. Probably what we're going to have to do is she's going to be in true final boss form.
Just accept some help.
And we're going to have to Ionic
I know
Storm
you're
her
a
from in here.
superhero and all, but you can't always do it on your own.
I mean, that's fair. I just don't want you to get bit, man. That's
Just
all.
guard the exit. Watch my ass while I rig up this white phosphorus. We don't want Mary getting out.
You're gonna cook her with her own bombs.
Any second now, the sun's gonna rise. She'll be trapped in here. This is our chance, brother.
Oh, now that's a good plan. Let's do this.
All right, guard the exit. Got
Blast
it.
them while they're waiting through this crap, man. Conduct on their ass.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Go, quick.
Oh, yeah, don't blast Zeke while I'm at it, right? Now, you guys get back in the Wawada.
Hey, knock it off, man.
Zeke, my bad.
Whoa, got some explosives here.
Alright, you won't go back in the
Why
water.
would you do this? Why would you try to hurt me?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have
The sun's
done
almost
that.
up. So soon.
There is actually zero
How much I
restorative
want to
down here
protect
as
you.
far as I'm aware. So I gotta be a little more careful. Got it. Oh, there are restoratives right here at these lamps. Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, that's Zeke. My bad, Zeke. Zeke, you're gonna have to... Yeah, you're gonna have to get out of the way then. Because these guys are on their way. They'll be here any minute. I'm dying again. There. Alright, I'll just whack you upside the head. Yeah, they're probably gonna overwhelm me at the rate that I'm going though. So...
Why would you do this? Why would you try
Well, I
to
don't know
hurt
what you're
me?
auto-aiming at, but you need to stop
The sun's
auto-aiming
almost
at it.
up.
Oh my
So
god.
soon. You'll see.
Wombo combo like hell. Alright then. There's a lot of potential places for them to come in, and it's kind of throwing me off, especially with Zeke standing in the water. Like, that doesn't really make my job very easy. I guess if I do this. Zap the sin out the water. In and around them. And then get out of the way, Zeke!
Why would you do this? Why would you
Okay, we've
try
got
to
significantly
hurt me?
less things to deal with now,
The
so
sun's almost
of course
up.
I'm getting stuck
So
on the
soon.
enemies here. So.
You'll see how much I love you. How much I want to protect you.
Just gonna mistake him. I figured I would. Yeah, got that part. The vampire cells eat plant explosives. Well, that's fine, because here they come! That one. Oh, okay. I see what they're trying to do, though. They're trying to get it so that you have distractions so that the other ones get up here, so... You know, it is what it is. Okay.
Oh, look out, man! Mary's headed your way.
Oh, good. Just who I wanted to see. Put the whole... Oh, Nazi's in there. Well. Alright, got you. Nicole, I'm gonna need you to actually hit when I tell you to hit. Okay. Definitely wanted to whack her, but okay, that's fine. Whacked her upside the head that time. One behind me. It's getting a little harder to keep these guys from getting in here. Now you get the hell out of here. Go back in the water where I can zap you.
Halfway there, partner.
Okay. Alright, this. Got the water around them, because that'll help a little bit. Oh, okay. Hello. Alright. We got her. Got her friend. Almost got that other guy, but got you instead. Okay. Next. Stop it with the shuriken, it's not okay. I don't aim at them, Cole, aim below them. Try and hit the water, not them specifically. Alright. Oh my god, there's a billion of them. You get the hell back away from me! Charge real quick before I start inundating them. I think I got most of them actually with that volley. Okay, that's fine. Pop off real quick.
Got some explosives here.
Yeah, sorry I'm hitting you, Zeke, but they seem to be traveling through you, so oh my god.
Watch out.
Sounds like Big Mama's had enough.
Only one left.
You all get back. Ah, there she is. Okay. No, Cole, I need you to whack her. Okay, good lord. Back the hell up. Okay, you're not gonna back the hell up if I'm doing that, so. God. I appear to have let this get a little too far out of control. It's okay though. I'm gonna need a heal point. There we go. All right, that's fine. I just needed a second, all of you. It's all good. I shouldn't have tossed that directly at my own feet. Oh my god. Yeah, this punch blast. I don't know who thought it was a good idea, but it's really not working how I was hoping it would. I guess I was basically there. I don't know if I was supposed to just kind of like throw explosives or any of that stuff. I was just probably supposed to beat my way through them. The Horde. But it worked. So I definitely let that get way out of control, which I would not advise. But it looks like we're in the clear now. Ish. Now you get off the wall.
Please.
see one. That's Zeke. There's Mary. Okay. Got no HP left. What does that mean for me? Nothing for now, because I've still got to deal with the rest of them. Okay, she's gone. That's it. Step right into the water, sir. That's a great idea against a guy with electricity for hands. You're definitely not winning any award. Well, actually, that's not true. He could win a Darwin Award for that one, technically speaking. Is this going to be 3 of the chicks? I just get slam jammed with machine gun fire. Yep. Most likely. Alright, well, it's buffed out, mostly. This guy now. Tap his feet. Send him back to hell. That's Zeke. Mary. One final showdown. Where do you think you're going?
Let's get out of here. Detonators are all set.
Good. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, shit, Cole. The sun.
Oh, that's not good. My skin! It burns! We took too long!
Get out of this hole, and I'll torch it.
I don't know if I can fight it. I might be able to.
You feel it now?
I'm pushing.
Mine, vampire. Forever.
I don't know about that one. I've got more willpower than you think.
Come on, man. I'll see you through. Come on,
Hey,
man.
Marie, how you
That's
doing?
it.
Welcome back. I wonder if we can go backwards towards Mary, and that'll change the ending. I don't want to be a vampire, though. There's too many of them already in mainstream media, and this is after Twilight was the hit of the year and the hit of the decade. Either way, blow it up before I blow up. Zeke, hit the button. Thank you. Well, not dying, so.
Ah, shit.
It smells like garbage. All that white phosphorus.
Yep, it was one hell of a pirate night.
Yeah, I could see that.
All those folks would have become bloodsuckers if it wasn't for me. Oh, come on now, that's true.
Oh no.
It's mostly true.
Really?
It's mostly true.
Absolutely true.
Yeah,
You're a
uh-huh.
hell of a liar, mister. Got any other tricks up the sleeve?
Oh, boy.
We could go back to my place. I could show you what I do with a feather,
Ooh.
an electric toothbrush.
Ah, see,
And a-
perfect. Listen, ran into
Wah,
a
wah.
problem.
Hey.
I dropped my amp into a
Cole. Kind of busy here.
Ooh.
Yeah?
that.
I'll do it. I'd love to go for a swim. Especially on a hot night like tonight.
Yeah, we knew this was going to happen.
Oh no. Lead the way.
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
I'll just
Beers
sit
aren't
here
gonna
and
help themselves.
drink myself
Thanks
into
for
a
the story,
stupor.
Zeke. Very educational.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Well, I guess some of the vampires survived, or Zeke was just full of shit, or Zeke was not full of shit, and there were real vampires, and just, I don't know. It's definitely tongue-in-cheek. The whole thing was really tongue-in-cheek, honestly. Like, they didn't really take this too seriously, and I don't think they should, because it's like B-movie vampire stuff, you know? Like, why would you take that seriously? That you're asking to fail if you take it too serious, right? So, is that real 10 minutes or anime 10 minutes? There's a difference. I think it was anime 10 minutes, because even with all the retrying that I did there, I took like, what, 6-ish to finish them off, so finally here to pay attention. I honestly love Cole's animation when he's staking vampires. Also, how did he drop the amp in a pool? I don't know, but I think it's kind of funny that happens. Like, probably, if I had to imagine, when I hear drop my amp in a pool, I'm thinking like, okay, so he was doing parkour over somebody's house and he was floating, and the amp just sort of came loose from all the parkour and it fell into the pool. But he can't go into somebody's outdoor, pool. Like, I imagine it's one of those above ground pools or whatever that somebody has outside in the backyard of their house. He's like, oh yeah, I kind of can't go into 4 feet of water without killing myself, electrocuting myself to death. So can you go wade into somebody's pool for me real quick? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if I guess I can make a little bit of discourse on this one. It feels a lot like a DLC to Infamous 2 to me. It's also very loud, I think. Maybe I turn it down, actually. Hold on. Gameplay was softer, the end theme is a little louder. I guess the sound balancing team was on a holiday when they made this one. It's okay. But, yeah, no, I mean, I think there's some... It has the same base, right, as Infamous 2. It's missing the customization of powers from Infamous 2, but I think it's understandable that they don't have the customization because the game is short enough where it's like, okay, yeah, no, we really don't need you to like the powers they give you are definitely good enough to get you through every single situation there without too much of an issue. I mean, I was playing on moderate. I gotta imagine if I was playing on hard, I'd have to be a little more careful than I was. I could kind of just go hog wild on moderate and be fine, but yeah, other than that, I thought it was interesting, the idea that they had Bloody Mary on the map as an unkillable enemy until you got the barbed cross and then you could go kill her. But I don't feel like they did enough with it, because she kind of just sat in the catacombs the whole time, right? Like, I think honestly, I think they could have fixed that a little bit if they tied in the canophic jars being on the map in between missions based on where she is in the city. Like, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so there's 7 missions, right? So in between each mission, there could have been a certain number of canophic jars on the map. Let's say 20 or something like that, right? Like, maybe they do it after mission 2. So then between 2 and 3, there's 20. 3 and 4, 40, 4 and 5, 60, 5 and 6, 80, and then 6 and 7, 100. But kind of stick all the canophic jars in the same general area where Mary's prowling around, right? So stick some in the catacombs, stick some in the red light district, stick some in the slum district. Stick them in areas where she's going to be so that you have to weigh the idea of, do I get more canophic jars so I can fly farther? Or do I, piss her off and then end up having to get out of the way? Because it would create that dynamic where you, nice work, Killer, you torched Bloody Mary and freed Cole, but have you acquired all of Festival of Blood's trophies? Didn't think so. We're rewinding the clock to midnight, so you have a chance to find all the hidden nuggets scattered around Pirate Night. Plus, now that you finished the main story, a slew of new upgrades are available. All you need to do is get out there and beat some of those horror-enriched UGC missions. The Festival of Blood never ends. Yeah, that's right. This game had UGC integration with... So, like, basically, Infamous 2 had UGC, but this game also had UGC, so now there's Halloween-themed UGC that you can do whenever you feel like in the game. We're not going to cover any of that, but there are probably a decent chunk of videos on YouTube that do cover the UGC content in this game. So, and I don't know, maybe I'll come back one day and decide, we're going to cover a little bit of it because we didn't get a chance to. So, but yeah, so I feel like if they kind of forced you to interact with the stalking that Mary does around the city, I feel like it would have made her feel like more of a threat. She is charismatic, and I always appreciate that in a villain because it means that, of course, people are going to follow her just by virtue of her being charismatic. And she's not a monster. She killed a slaver, after all, because he hated black people, I guess. Just hated slaves. They didn't say they were black, but I guess just judging by the fact that he was Eurocentric. Usually they're only enslaving a certain group of people back in the day, right? But, so she killed him for it. But, yeah, she didn't feel like she was that palpable as a villain. If you're forced to interact with her through the stalker mechanic a little bit more, I feel like it would have been a little bit better because it would have made her feel omnipresent, and also it would have made it out to be like, no, there's really a specific reason why she's this omnipresent figure that has to be stopped. Here, it's just kind of like, okay, well, she's out, but she's just kind of hanging in the catacombs, and the only reason why I gotta kill her is because if I don't kill her before sunrise, I'll be a vampire forever. I mean, those stakes are high, but it wasn't as high as it could have been, I guess, for me. But, I mean, overall, I wouldn't say the experience is bad. It's got the same things that Infamous 2 really had for it, going for it, that I enjoyed. There was a little bit of jank because their melee combat was more of a focus, so any of the jank that we didn't see in the melee combat when I played Infamous 2, because I only meleeed somewhat, all of that jank came out, but that was kind of just a product of the system, honestly. I would have appreciated a different shockwave, but excuse me, it's fine, you know. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. You wanted this game to have as many canopic jars as there were blast shards? No, I don't think you need that, honestly. Like, I think 100 was excessive, to be honest. What I probably would have done is I probably would have said, okay, so, and I might have done it exactly the same format I said, where it's like between missions 2 and 3, there's some canopic jars. Maybe even just do 10 in between each mission or something like that. But definitely hide them all in the areas of the city where Mary's stalking. So have her come out of the catacombs, like have her here for one of them and maybe stick 10 canopic jars in the catacombs, but then have her stalk this section of the city or something, you know, and stick 10 there. Or have her stalk around the, it's not the Bastille, I forget what the name of the fort is over here, but have her stalk around there and stick 10 canopic jars in there. Have her stalk around this circle and then the park here, and then throw 10 canopic jars in there where it's in the park and the cathedral. Have her stalk around in the areas around this mansion or something. Stick 10 canopic jars there. But basically, stick the canopic jars in the places where Mary's going to be roaming around, so that way it sort of gives you an incentive to go get them, but also gives you an incentive to interact with the fact that she is unkillable and you have to be careful. It would create a different dynamic, right, in the game, because normally the dynamic is, okay, you find an enemy in Infamous, you kill it because you are the most powerful being on the island. Here, you're not the most powerful being on the island. And I think it would have created more of an emergent gameplay situation that I think could have been interesting, but it didn't happen. Not to say that what we got was bad, it's just it could have been better than what it was, I think. So yeah, that's about it. Basically, everything else that I could say about it is exactly what I would have said about Infamous 2. It's fun messing around with the powers. The bat flight, the Shadow Swarm, is a lot of fun to play around with. It's significantly more powerful than the evil side version of it from Infamous 2. So they kind of just took that and said, what if we upgraded it all the way to 11? And so that's pretty fun to mess around with. It's a little cumbersome in certain situations there, though, to try to use it to get... Like, if you use too much of it after you've gotten all the canopic jars, you kind of screw yourself, because then you have to get back some blood, so you have to go out of your way to try to find vampires to kill, and... Yeah. But it was fun nonetheless, you know what I mean, to use. So I'm kind of okay with it. I don't really see how they could have implemented it with his electricity and had the electricity be the shared resource, you know what I mean? So... It's a catch-22, because it's like, okay, well, you could get it back a little bit easier. Like, the only way I could see it happening is if they brought back Induction Grind, giving you back a resource, like they had in Infamous 1, where they gave you back electricity for being on induction rails. But how would that work for blood, you know what I mean? So I don't think it would work for blood in any way, shape, or form. So I don't really see how they could do it and keep the whole blood mechanic. So, yeah, no, I mean, I'd say it was pretty good. I would, again, it just feels like a DLC to Infamous 2 for me, so I don't know if I can rate it like... It almost feels weird to rate it like a full game, you know what I mean? But, if I had to, I'd probably rate it about the same place well, let me think about that. I'd probably rate it slightly below Infamous 1, actually, because Infamous 1 impressed me with how much... more interesting depth there was to the powers themselves than I initially thought. So I'd probably rate this slightly below Infamous 1 for me. But again, all three of the games we played for the stream are very good. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at any of them, I would definitely recommend it. I can't really, in good conscience, recommend Second Son and First Light. First of all, because I've never played them. Second of all, because I don't like the premise of them existing at all. But... yeah, these three are pretty solid. I'd say, give them a shot if you have not already. But with that, our Halloween adventures come to a close, and so do our adventures in the Infamous series. I won't be playing Second Son or First Light. If you wanted to ask for them for the stream, I apologize. You're probably not going to get them, because I have no intention of playing them at any point in time in the future. But, that being said, Cole McGrath's adventures will now come to a close. So I hope you enjoyed this short stream through of inFamous Festival of Blood. I had fun with it. Nice little quick romp to, end off the duology. But we will go back to Tales of Xillia 2, the stream edition, this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And we will finish that up in probably 2, maybe 2.5 streams. And then move on to our next project. So we're just kind of knocking them all out, one right after the other here, which is pretty good. In any case, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed inFamous Festival of Blood, the stream edition. And until I see you here on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or wherever I see you next around the internet, I hope that you'll take care and have a good one. Now, if you'll excuse me, all the blood that I drank in the last episode is making me a little thirsty. Let's hope I don't choose something deep red to drink, because yeah, that's a little, usually that's frowned upon in the real world. You probably shouldn't drink blood in the real world. It's not really a kosher activity, if you ask me. I feel like that wouldn't gel with a lot of people, so maybe don't do it. But I mean, if you're behind closed doors, ain't no one there to judge but yourself. So still, don't do it though.